Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. For today, we're going to look at what do people compliment about you behind your back. So these are the compliments you get behind your back. This could be from strangers, friends and family, anything like that. So there are three groups. Choose the group that you're most drawn to. The timestamps are given in the comment section, the description, and the chapters. And I'll see you in your reading. Hey group one, today we're going to look at what compliments do you get behind your back. So we got Seven of Cups, Knight of Cups, Death, and the Devil. With Seven of Cups, I'm getting there's a lot of qualities in you that people find amazing. People give you different compliments behind your back. There's a lot to choose from. I'm getting like there's a lot to choose from. What should I compliment about? So yeah, I definitely think people do talk about you behind your back and in a positive way. Um, they might see the different possibilities within you. They might see that you have a lot of potential. They might say that you have a lot of potential. You can achieve anything you set your mind to. You have a lot to achieve in this lifetime, and there's a lot of doors, a lot of paths in front of you that you can choose from. And whichever path you may take, this will with the death card, I'm also getting like people may have seen you during transformations. They may have people in your life, they may have seen you going through um, emotional transformations, physical transformations, spiritual transformations. This death and rebirth energy, like this constantly changing, growing for the better, becoming a better version of yourself, changing the version of yourself. So, a lot of changes they have seen within you. And maybe that is why they feel that there are a lot of paths in front of you, and they don't know which path you will end up in. But because they have seen so much growth, so much changes within you, so they feel that whichever path you choose, this will bring about another transformation, another betterment. It's like they're proud of you. And also, for this group, I'm getting like this message is coming from people you may know, like people may, those are close to you, or even if they are not close to you, like people who have seen you for a long time and they have seen the different birth and rebirth you have gone through, the different transformations you have gone through. So they're also proud of you, but also like really curious about you. Like they're curious about which path you will end up in, like what's the next glow up, like what's the next hobby, what's the next change they are going to make. And they're really fascinated and curious about like what you're gonna do with your life, like what you're gonna do next. It's like what you're gonna do next. What is pile one gonna do next? Like that kind of energy. So I feel there's a lot of gossips about you as well, um, talking about what you're gonna do next. Like they're really curious. Then we have the Knight of Cups. They may also talk about your love life, or the compliments basically. Yeah, that makes more sense. A lot of people may have a crush on you, either you are single or not. Like a lot of people, you may have quite a few secret admirers, so they compliment you behind your back, and they have a crush on you, they are interested in you. And um, this is also giving me this message of this loving energy. People compliment about you being a loving soul, you being passionate, you being passionate about the things you are passionate about, you being passionate about your goals, your life, your plans. So this group might be passionate about a specific thing, or let's say a career goal, or a career path, creative project, anything like that. People just see that you're passionate about something, and they really admire that. And even if you feel that you don't have anything specific, um, then also they just sense this passion within you, even if you don't feel like it sometimes. Because what I'm saying, seeing with the Seven of Cups, is like they see your potential. They see so much potential in you, and they compliment about you for that. So they see that you are meant for success. You are meant for success in whatever you do, whatever you're passionate about, whatever you choose. And yeah, they're really looking forward to it. It's a really positive message. And they may also compliment you about your communication style, your communication skills, the way you talk, the way you present yourself to others, the way you converse with others. And I just saw 5 5 as well. So yeah, a lot of changes with death and rebirth as well. A lot of changes. You are committed to bettering yourself. You're committed to grow and have beautiful transformations. You are not someone who wants to be stagnant or wants to like reach a goal and just be there. No, you are someone who is committed to progress. If you achieve a goal, then you have a new goal. It's like you're constantly on the go for bettering your life, and this is something that people compliment about you. Yeah. Then with the with the devil card, it's really people really find you physically attractive. They compliment about you, about your looks, about how you look, about how you dress, how you present yourself. They like your confidence. They like, or at least you, like they perceive you as someone who's confident, and they compliment you about might be your hair. They compliment about your hair. Some of you might have tattoos. They compliment about that. Your fashion sense with this I'm getting. Then you may wear some accessories like hats or anything like that if you like to wear them. Then hats or something, even the bandana. I don't know how to pronounce that. That scarf on head, something like that. Like something on the head. If you like to wear, then people compliment about that. Then your eyes as well. Some of you might have beautiful eyes, or maybe eyes of a different color. And by different, I just mean different from the place that you live in. Some of you might have that. People might compliment about your hands or something that you do with your hands, your craft. Yeah. So that's all I'm getting for from the this. Then let's take a look at your oracle cards. We have study. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. Okay. So people compliment about your intellect, about your for some of you it might be your degrees, or just like your intellect, you being smart, you being intellectual, you being interested and curious about the world. Some of you might like to read books, and you may have a lot of knowledge about certain topics. So people compliment about that as well. People compliment you for your mind. They think that you are very determined and clear in your vision, or like when you set your mind to something, you achieve it. Like you, then no one can stop you. It's like that. So like they really compliment your determination, your intellect, your mind, your stubbornness. I'm getting, but in a good way. In a good way. Then you might like to study. You might like to study different cultures, study different topics, study or just academics as well. Take what it take what resonates, but that's something people talk compliment about you. So let's say if you're a student, then the people compliment about your marks or something. If you are working, then people compliment about your knowledge, your work skills. And if you're if you're a reader and like to read different books, like to read know about different cultures, then people compliment about that. Then we have snow leopard, the watcher. Again, with this, the first thing that came to my mind is the eyes. So like this, see how the eyes are highlighted here. And it's like, yeah, people really compliment about your eyes, about your gaze, the way you look at people, like the gaze, the stance. And also like something about your gaze, something about your eyes, it just exudes confidence. So you might not be someone who avoids eye contact or something. You might be someone who actually makes the eye contact in conversations, and people really compliment about that. Then people also compliment about some your sternness, like you being stern, you being determined, you being this something cold, but not in a bad way. It's like no one can change your mind if you know that this is right for you. No one can um persuade you, no one can manipulate you. Like you are that strong from the mind, so no one can manipulate you. You are just like this nice, stubborn, but in a good way. And like this strong presence that people compliment about. Your aura is your presence is strong and magnetic. With this I'm getting, yeah. And this is blue, so it reminds me of the throat chakra. So people I think I have already mentioned it, like the way you speak, the things you speak, people are drawn to that. Your throat chakra is open, people compliment about you for that. You are you express your views, you are opinionated, and yeah, you're expressive. People like listening to what you have to say. They perceive you as someone who's intelligent and intellectual, so they value your opinions as well. Then the age of flight. You have been training for this for lifetimes. Something about your posture people might compliment about, or just like when they look at you from a distance, you are very focused in your work or something that you are doing, and like you don't have the care of the world, you just like are focused. With this I'm getting as well the posture, so that is something people find magnetic. And then whatever you are doing in your career field, people think that you have trained for this for lifetimes, you are natural. You and not saying that you don't work hard, but it's like you make it seem like it's not hard, you make it seem like it's easy. They're not saying it's easy, but they're saying you make it seem like it's easy, like you're so effortless, you're so like good at what you do. Then we have shark, for which I'm gonna read from the guidebook because there's a lot of important message in the guidebook, I feel. So, and yeah, just with the shark as well, like when you put your mind to something, you are like really determined and no one can get in your way. And you're like this, if I want something, I'm gonna get it like that kind of energy for your goals and stuff. I am not finding shark. Oh, I wish this guidebook had like page number system. Okay, I got it. Oh, it's 111 as well. So, directness, exposure, revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge. This card indicates this card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. I don't know if it's like you can see the guidebook or not, but okay. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. Okay, with this, again, I'm getting this throat chakra energy. So people really feel inspired by you saying what you want, you pursuing what you want, and you being honest, you being straightforward, you being opinionated, and being expressive about your opinion. So people really find that inspiring, and people feel that you're authentic. You come off as someone who's authentic and like who says what they mean and mean what they say. Like that, they find you intriguing, captivating, mysterious, and they really value your honesty. So that's all I'm getting for this, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, then drop a like and comment. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to not miss any further readings like this. And I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye. Group 2, let's take a look. What do people compliment about you behind your back? We got Queen of Wands, King of Cups, Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles. You got 3 court cards out of 4. And 2 of them are King and Queen. Nice. We have with the Queen of Wands, I'm getting just take a look. Like there's so much positive energy that like this card, this expression of the lady, it's exuding. Like people really compliment about you for your personality, for the energy that you bring in, for the fun, for the like liveliness you bring to the table. People perceive you as someone who's I just heard happy-go-lucky. But even if you don't feel like it, people perceive you that way, okay? And people feel that you are confident, you are magnetic, you know what you want and you're gonna go for it. They see you as someone who's ambitious, who's entrepreneurial, who is creative, who has this fire inside of them, and they also perceive that you bring this positive energy to other people as well. So they compliment you for your positivity, for your optimism, for your uplifting words, for your advices, for the confidence, and also this one of a kind energy. So people feel that you are one of a kind, you are really unique, and you are confident in who you are, and they find this very attractive. People compliment about that. They also might compliment about your sensuality. Then you being confident in your skin, and sometimes you can be loud and people like that. But then again, there's a complimenting energy to you as well with the King of Cups. So it's not like you are all about that. You are also with the King of Cups, you're also emotionally centered. You are also connected to your emotions. You are also connected to who you are. You know who you are. You are self-aware. You are emotionally intelligent. You are you can feel others' emotions as well. You can feel it's like a good balance of this fire and water energy within you. that people compliment, like they may feel that you're really balanced. So someone who doesn't know about you at all might see this Queen of Wands energy from the exterior and may compliment about that. But people who know you more, like your friends or people you go day to day about, so they may see this balance, this King of Cups energy, King of Cups side to you as well. So they compliment about the balance that you have, the beautiful wholeness. Like people compliment that you are like whole and complete and like wholesome. Being with you really feel like spending time with you feels very uplifting, very energetic. Like I think you really boost people's energy with your energy. You really uh, uplift people when they're sad or low, or just spending some time with you, even if they were normal, like not sad and not low. But being with you, spending some time with you, they end up feeling really good. They end up feeling higher on their energy levels. They are more motivated. Like you motivate and inspire people a lot with a starfish. Again, like people may perceive you as a star, or it's also reminding me of the Aquamarine movie where the starfishes, like the earrings, they whisper loving and appreciating things to your ears. So you might do that to people. You might really um, share kind, loving words, uplifting words to people, and people compliment about that. And there's this light aspect to you, light exuding from your energy, you sharing your light. People really compliment about that. People compliment about your generosity with your time, with your energy that you give to people, the meaning that you bring. So it's like you're they have, like you have this fun side, fun light-hearted side, and also this deep emotional side to you. And yeah, people just find you very wholesome. With the Knight of Swords, I'm getting people compliment about you being active with your goals, with your objectives, you running towards your goals, and you being determined, you being protective of your goals, you being protective of things that you care about. With the Four of Pentacles also, like you being protective um, of people close to you, you being protective of your values, your things that matter to you. And yeah, people, I think people who know you and be with you and are close to you really, really compliment you behind your back about the very, like how appreciated they feel, how motivated and inspired they feel, how they feel loved. They feel so loved by you, and they are very grateful. Yeah. They also compliment you about the way you dress, the way you present yourself. You might have a unique style, or you may have a style like that is very how to say that, like customized in a way. I mean, it may depend on your mood. Someday you may dress something like a style. Okay, what am I saying? I'm People may also feel a bit speechless talking about you, like they're really impressed, like all this, like yeah, as I was saying. So someday you may dress really casually, someday you may dress really party types, formal, or like, I'm just giving examples, like take how it resonates, but it depends on your mood, and you may dress up or um, pick a style on different days depending on your mood. And like, yeah, people like that. And they really like your smile. Okay, for some, that's a specific message coming in. So some may compliment about when you sleep, like the face, when you are asleep. Some people may find that cute, like your family or your partner, something like that is coming in again. Okay, now let's take a look at your oracle. We have the love card, which I need to cover up because of YouTube. Yeah. So this makes sense. This makes sense. People really feel loved by you, and they compliment you for the love you have for other people, the love you have for the world, the love you share um, to the people close to you, or birds, or animals, nature. So your loving energy, people really compliment you for that. Aphrodite, I called to thee to bring a true love here to me. For those of you who are in a relationship, so your partner really, really appreciates the love you give to them. They are really appreciative and grateful for you, your generosity, your energy, your loving, kind nature towards them, and just, yeah. Then we have a bison ritual. So people really feel that you are strong, and when it comes to your goals, you just really, I just I just heard headstrong. Okay, but in a good way, like you're gonna get it. I'm not gonna give up until I get it, kind of energy I'm getting. So people might compliment about that. You being determined to your goals, you being this, and something about your presence is really strong. Your mind is really strong. And I think I've said it, like you are emotionally intelligent as well. Then with the 1 and the 8 here, I'm getting your personality, you being your individualistic self. Like people compliment you for your individuality, your like the star kind of energy I'm getting. And also they really feel that you are meant to be successful in your life. And people may compliment about that, like, oh, group 2 is meant to succeed, group 2 is meant to be really successful in their lives. I am like, they see your potential, this, and not just that, like potential, but also like you they see your efforts as well, with the Knight of Swords and this, and they see your efforts, the efforts you make towards your goals, and your consistency, your never give up at attitude is what will make you succeed. So people might say that literally. Yeah. Okay. Then we have play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So as I said, like you have this balanced energy. So you can be this deep, meaningful, philosophical person, but also you can be this lighthearted, fun-loving, inner child, connected person. So they compliment you for your playful side as well. You cracking jokes, or you being lighthearted, you um, being connected to your inner child. People like that. People like to spend time with you. Like people may like to party with you, or people may like to have a get together. I mean, it's just like spending time with you in whatever way that you like. So take what resonates. People may I think I've already said it, like the sensuality, like people compliment you for your sensuality. We have this card, and this with this candles, and I was getting the message, and now this. So people like your sensual energy, and also some of you might dance or do yoga, or I don't know, like something with your body that people compliment you about, like activity you do with your body. So this can be dancing, gymnastics, yoga, anything like that. Then we have beaver, for which I'm going to read from the guidebook, because the guidebook has a lot of nice messages. Beaver, 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 where is beaver? It's so hard, okay? It's so hard. I always end up so frustrated with this guidebook to find stuff. Like, I wish it had a like alphabetical system or something like that. Just wait. Okay, I finally got it. I had to pause the video. Okay, beaver. Hard worker, loyal, tireless, family first. Beaver personality is a welcome sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by the way of the earth element, providing a home financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project once started, they will work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term steady effort. It can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga, selfless service. Okay, see, it does make sense, right? People close to you, your family, your close friends are really feel loved by you, and you being family oriented, or you being really like loved ones oriented, take what resonates, chosen family or family, whatever, but you being so dedicated to them, committed to them, is what people compliment, like they compliment you about in behind your back. And also we have seen this uh, once the beaver starts a project, they work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. So yeah, like when you set your mind to something, you will be consistent, and you will be like this never give up attitude, even if you take breaks, but also you are not going to give up entirely. So like that's something that people really compliment you about. And selfless service, you being so selfless and generous with your time. I think, yeah, I have already said that. So like, yeah, that's basically again the same thing. So that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, then drop a like and comment. And if you haven't subscribed already, then please do subscribe to not miss any further readings like this in the future. And bye bye. Group 3, let's take a look at what people compliment about you behind your back. Today I was not taking reversals, but both of these cards have come in reversed, and in reverse they make much sense. So I just have put them in reverse only. So we have the Tower in reverse, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, and Two of Swords in reverse. So first of all, people really think that you as your core person is really like strong, unique, and self-aware. Like you know your core self. People perceive you as like someone who knows who they are, who is very self-aware, who has a strong foundation, whose values, whose like the sense of self is really strong. So people compliment you for that, like for your sense of self, for your self assurity, and you knowing who you are, you knowing your values, you sticking to your values, you having a foundation for yourself. Like you, people can't. It's like people can't make you do something that you don't want to do. Like you're not a people pleaser. You are not. Like you have strong boundaries, and people compliment about that, like you having strong boundaries, you sticking to your own path, you sticking to your values, you sticking to your confidence, your self-esteem. and you not changing for anyone, you not changing your rules for anyone. So that is something people really find attractive. Then for some of you, people may find your accent attractive if you have one, or just the way you speak in general, maybe. Then we have Ace of Cups. People compliment you for your heart, you being warm hearted, you being um, generous and kind and loving natured, good natured, you being a good person. That's so sweet. Like, yeah, like people find you sweet. People compliment you for your sweetness, for your kind energy. It's like you're full of love and you share it, and that's something people compliment you for. And something about it's like just see, if the bowl was not here, it seems like the hands were about to reach for a um, that namaste. Is it called namaste or prayer? I don't know. Okay. I mean, I am perceiving it as prayer. I mean, okay. People also may find it difficult to actually pin you down to a personality because you have multi layers to you. And I got that because of my stutteredness. Okay. But what I was saying was, see, people may also get lost when they talk about you. They can go from this topic to that topic about you. But yeah, so this I was saying, if it was not there, then it seems like they were reaching for a prayer. So you being maybe spiritual or you believing in the divine might be something that people compliment you about. It is actually, I mean, yeah, it's not weird, but like, yeah, for you, people might compliment you about for your spiritual beliefs or you being spiritual or you being connected to the divine, basically. Like they see you as someone who is connected to their higher self, connected to the divine, someone who is a bit ethereal energetically speaking. So people may find you somewhat out of the world. Yeah. And sorry, I just went on a like a different tangent from tangent to this one message. With this, I'm also getting people really compliment you for your collarbones uh, or your shoulders if you are masculine. I mean, okay, wait. Men also do have collarbones, right? I don't know. I didn't notice that much, but maybe even if you're a man, then also like people might compliment you for your collarbones. Yeah. Your hair also. Some of you might have colored hair or something unusual, maybe curly or even straight because here's like both wavy, anything wavy, curly, dyed, or natural, like something about your hair people compliment about. Also, I think again hands with these like hands and then these hands like that. I'm getting people compliment you for your hands. You might have small hands or big hands, like depending upon who's watching, but whatever the size or the type of hand you have, people compliment you for that. Or something that you do with your hands, something that you make, something like what do we do with your hands? Pottery, painting, poetry, writing, anything like a creative talent or a hobby that you do with your hands, or even like if it's not hobby, even if it's your job, like career wise, then also like something with your hands that you do. Cooking also, yeah, that also applies. A lot of things applies actually. So, but yeah, people compliment you for that, for your work as well. Then With the Queen of Cups, you are open and open to emotions. You don't shy away from your emotions. You don't like avoid your emotions. You can feel them. You are really in tuned with your emotions, and that is something that people compliment you for. You being aware about your emotions, you being in tune with it, you being confident about it. Like even if um, let's say growing up, I'm just giving an example, okay? Growing up, people may have called you, oh, you are very sensitive, oh, you're oversensitive, whatever. But when you started to better you, like in your spiritual journey or in your self development journey, whatever the case is, you may have come to this conclusion, okay, this is like this makes me who I am, and this is my strength, not weakness. So you being confident about your sensitivity, you being confident about your emotional nature, or you being confident about who you are, this is something that people compliment you about for now. So like even in the past, if people have said that it's a weakness, now that you're confident about it, people have made that a compliment. So yeah, like you being really like this alchemist, like you trans transmuting your weaknesses into your strengths, you being this confident in who you are, in your core, your foundation, that is something that people really compliment you about. It's like take it or leave it attitude. Like I am this, I know who I am, this is who I am. If you like me, then it's good. If you don't like me, then I don't care. Like that kind of energy, you know? That's good. Then we have Two of Swords in reverse. So like people compliment you for your vision, for your goals, for your decision making skills, even if sometimes you don't feel like it, but people perceive you that way, that someone who can make decisions, someone who can someone who is clear about their goals, someone who is clear about their path, someone who is confident about their path, about their life. Even if you feel that you don't have anything figured out, but people perceive you as someone who have everything figured out, and they compliment you about that. Like, oh, group three is so clear, and like they have everything together, like they have their ish together, like that. They compliment you about. Okay. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. So yeah, again, you being connected with the divine, you being connected with your spirit guides, your higher self. This is something that people really see actually, and and also compliment, because they feel that like it's not just you, like you bring about divine energies when you speak, when you be, when you do what you're passionate about. Let's just say the work that you do, you bring the divine energies within you when you do it. And people may perceive that, people may compliment that. And also, your helping nature, your giving nature, you being there for other people, you being there to give advices, to guide them, or to help them in any way, that is something they give compliments about. Then we have Wolverine. Wolverine. How to pronounce that? Sorry. Fierceness. So even with all that water energy we have seen, there's a fire within you that people compliment you for. There's this fierceness within you. There's this passion within you. And yeah, it's like you're not someone to be messed with. Even when you're like this, so loving and kind and soft, but like you're not someone to be messed with. This might be like people compliment you for, like the what's the word, gentle giant kind of energy, like soft but powerful. Gentle but fierce, gentle but powerful. When it comes to someone, something that you care about, something that um, you're passionate about, your fierceness, your fire energy comes into play. If it can also talk about if you see any injustice, or like something, people are being mean to someone, or like people or just like injustices in the world, mean things in the world. When it comes to that, it's like you're not gentle anymore. This fierceness, this protective energy comes within you, and you are like, yeah, you're not to be messed with. All I can say is that. Then here we have, oh, see, 5 and then 3 and 2 numerologically comes to 5. So 5 changes, transformations, you being your transformative self. People compliment you for the changes that you make, the phoenix moments, the rising from ashes moments, you being a better version of yourself, you changing your look, your aesthetic, your not personality, but in like you being a better version of yourself, all the changes that you make, people compliment for that. Then we have confidence. By earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. People really like your confidence. Even if you don't feel like, even if you say that, oh, I'm not that confident, no. People perceive you as someone who's confident, and they really like that. They like your confidence. They like the way you carry yourself, the way you believe in the things that you do, your values, your foundation, you as a person, you know who you are, and just that in itself is a confident thing. I mean, it exudes confidence. It exudes a kind of presence, a strong presence that people really like and admire. Like, yeah, like there's something inspiring within you. Even with this, I'm getting like people find you really inspiring. So it's like this like gentle energy along with this fierce energy together is something that people really, really admire in a way that, okay, I also want to be like that. I also want to embody that. So like it's not just praising you or complimenting you, it's also them being inspired and motivated and feeling like I want to be like that. So you may have a lot of people, you actually might be in the eyes of a public in some way, take as resonates, but strangers, I would say, strangers might compliment you a lot. So for pile, like to make you understand better, I'm saying for pile 2, we had a lot of friends and family coming in the reading to for the compliments that they were receiving. And for this group 3, I'm getting more stranger energy. So yeah, friends and family might compliment you, yes, but on a larger scale, I think strangers compliment you more, and strangers really find you that inspiring, like I want to be like that, you know. Then we have the elk, for which I'm gonna read the guidebook. We have elk, stable, resilient, headstrong, the father. The great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. This means it provides underlying support and stability amidst life's many changes. An elk personality, whether male or female, is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. See? Yeah. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. Sometimes the elf's ego can become inflated, but for the most part, they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. See? Your values really, really make you magnetic and attractive. You adhering to those values makes you more attractive, and people really find this leadership energy from you, be it parental energy or like you being in a leadership role. People really admire that. People really feel supported and inspired by that. So, yeah, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, then drop a like. And if you haven't subscribed already, then subscribe to not miss any further readings like this. And I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye.